Welcome back to the road to KSP2. We're starting off here at the Odysseus with Shebus Kerman. And I forgot whoever's name that is. Kerman. Yeah, we're basically starting off right here on the surface of Duna. Sorry about the notification. Yeah, we're launching off from the surface. We got all the material and data that we needed for this part of Duna. We're just going to be flying off, and there was a slight problem there for a second there with our, just aerodynamics. I don't know exactly what happened there, but I decided that from then on we are piloting up because I was free piloting it up. Or Shebus Kerman was piloting it. I don't know lore, whatever. Yeah, so we're piloting it out of the Duna's atmosphere, and we're about to get into a high enough altitude that we can actually orbit around the planet. There we are. We are high enough up. But before we really get into anything, and before the rest of the episode kind of kicks off, I am going to say that could you please comment, like, subscribe, share, do all of those things. It really helps me out. It also helps you out. If you did not know, it does. Maybe even hit the little ring thing. Yeah, that's it. And here we are, we're fully circularizing our orbit. Now that we're orbiting, we'll have to cut over to Uranus. It's launching from the KSC right now. It will be a probe that will be launched out to Uranus, the analog for Uranus. Now, or Uranus, if you really want to go in there. Yes, Uranus. But yeah, we're basically just launching out to Uranus Uranus with quite a large probe that's actually meant to land on one of the planets once we get there, or several, depending on Delta V requirements. I actually don't know any of the detailed logistics. We've only flown out to Uranus once before, and we lost signal, I believe. And yeah, this is going to be a mission that will take quite a while for it to actually reach Uranus. I believe it'll take maybe around 15 years. Yeah, it's gonna be quite a while till it reaches Uranus. Here is our we're currently rotating around so we can actually get our angle correctly so we can launch out to there. So right now we're actually just building up enough speed so we can just zoom all the way out to Uranus. We needed 2 stages to do this. It's a very, very costly burn. If you don't remember our one probe that is actually going all the way to Valentine, I mean, we used like 3 stages to get all the way out to there, and then one of them was just a nuclear stage. So it's just taking forever to get out there. And actually, you can see it in that image. It's the one with the really eccentric orbit. Here we are, just fine-tuning our little next maneuver node, which should take a little while to reach. It says it's gonna be a year for us to reach that node. That's about, say, maybe 1/4 of the way in between here in Uranus. But the thing is about orbits is that that 1/4 is like, it's basically about the same as like an arc length on the other side of it. It's very difficult. Okay, anyway, while we were doing all of this, a very disgruntled Kerbal at his job decided to take matters into his own hands after we scrapped our SSTO program. This is Gregden's SSTO. It was one of our unlisted SSTOs, but he stole it out of the hangar and he decided to walk it out to the main area. Now, this is actually very impressive of him. We did not know that he could fly a plane. We just knew that he was one of the engineers for these planes. He was able to get it up to some pretty significant altitudes, and actually brought it all the way into space in one of the best fixed-wing flights Kerbin has ever seen. And yeah, he actually successfully circularized his orbit around Kerbin. He hung out in space for a little bit before deciding that he wanted to come back. Before he decided he's seen all he wanted to see. And there he is. He just lowered his periaps so he could fall back down. He must be a very good human, human space program player? He must be a human space program player. He knew some stuff about that. Yeah. Anyway, he deorbited it, and then he encountered a pretty bad difficulty, started to spin out, but he even righted himself. He somehow knew how to become a pro pilot, even though he's just a tiny engineer. It's quite interesting that he was able to do all of this. Yeah. We do not know what his overall goals were, but he did prove that that SSTOs were possible and that we can get into space with an SSTO. But there is one large caveat to this whole thing. Gregden doesn't know how to land a plane. And neither do I, which is just my like headcanon here. I don't know how to land planes in KSP for some reason. I don't know. I'm even like I played lots and lots of Flight Simulator, and I still don't know how to land a plane in KSP. It's weird. I just don't know how. So Gregden's gonna have some fun here in just a second. Yeah, so we're coming in a little too hot. Yeah, I did realize this, but then I just angled it downward, and then yeah. Back at the Odysseus, we're currently orbiting Duna. We're just quickly running around the planet, just waiting. We had to do about several hours worth of orbits in order for this to actually work. But once we finally reached the exact point that we needed to do, we just did a short little burn. We didn't even need to activate the nuclear engine. We could just spew out some, gaseous propellant, and yeah, now we have an encounter. Here we are coming in real close to the what is it called? The Jarby Star. We're coming in real close to the Jarby Star, and we're going to dock in just one moment. So I decided I would do the Matt Lown lazy method of docking. Thank you, Matt Lown, for teaching the world of this. It's easily one of the best methods for docking in all of Kerbal space, everything. Here we are, just slowly coming in. I mean, we're going like about 2 meters per second. So we are coming in a little bit faster than we should. And then, of course, we encounter one of the most annoying things to me is this little bug where it just spins. It just spins me around like this and it won't dock. I don't know how to fix that. If anyone knows how to fix that, can you please tell me? I don't know what is going on there. Anyway, now we're extracting out all of the science data, and this is about it. This is where I'm going to leave you guys off. Thank you guys for tuning in, and yeah, it's been pretty cool. Just make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, or do whatever you would like to do. I mean, you could dislike, you could do anything like that. Yeah, that's all I have time for today. Peace out, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.